It really is my honor to introduce my next guest, who is Lindsey Sin, and she happens to be the Deputy Secretary for Women Veterans for the great state of California Department of Veterans Affairs. So really, Lindsey, thank you.
Thank you.
This is a wonderful conference, and can you tell me what the conference is all about?
All of our conferences, we try and focus on leadership and empowerment for women veterans. This year we have several how-to workshops so women can learn how to become empowered to start their own business. They can learn information about how to get the next job they're looking for. We just did a networking workshop this morning about creating your personal brand and learning how to use personal and social media connections to make the next step into your career or into your personal life. So really we focus on making sure that women veterans have what they need to be successful, to be self-sufficient and empowered, and then we just hope and we promote the fact that they should become the next leaders in our local communities and then statewide and nationally as well. So I think so far that formula has worked. We have a lot of inspired women here, and then of course we have phenomenal speakers.
Very good. How many attendees?
We have at least 300 attendees, and we had actually 345 registered. So this is by far the highest number of attendees we've had so far. So we're very, very proud of that. And we're so thankful to San Diego. So we have fantastic sponsors this year. The nonprofit Vet Fund Foundation is a statewide organization that works on behalf of veterans to promote projects, to work with the department to raise funds for things like this. We also have great sponsors like Walmart, Wells Fargo, PG&E, Kaiser Permanente, Ashford University, and the California State University system.
And really, let's talk about some of the issues that are facing our women veterans.
You know, women face a lot of the same challenges that male veterans do because unfortunately serving in the military doesn't necessarily prepare one for coming back and transitioning out of that lifestyle.
When you're in the military and everybody's telling you what to do, where to go, what to say,
Sure.
And then all of a sudden you come out and nobody's telling you that anymore.
That's true, but some of it's also that there's a disconnection between those that serve and those that don't. Only 1% of the population serves in the military currently. So people may not understand some of the skill sets that veterans bring to the table. So yes, there are a lot of challenges that women veterans face that are unique to their gender. Some of those are obviously what they share with their male counterparts. But it's also that veterans, if they can just unwrap the potential that they have inside themselves, will find that they are the perfect employees, the perfect business owners, the perfect advocates and leaders in their communities because they come to the table with such a strong set of skills. And our women veterans are absolutely no different. So they do face the challenges of higher unemployment, of rising homelessness, unfortunately. And then there is also some mental health issues and some disabilities, physical disabilities that could really preclude them from being as successful as they'd like to. But through conferences like this, through our speakers, through service providers and programs that we're building throughout the state, I think that that will change shortly and that we can really see women become more successful.
Because that's the whole idea. We don't want veterans to be isolated. We don't want them to be informed. In fact, it's knowing what your benefits are is the key.
Yes.
Because too many veterans waste those 5-10 years when they first get out of the service going on with their career or education, whatever, and they don't think, oh, well, I don't deserve this benefit.
And every veteran at least deserves to know what their benefits are or what they're eligible for. That's certainly something we promote at each of the events we do, particularly with our women veterans, because women may not necessarily identify as veterans, and that presents challenges when they're trying to connect with services. They need to understand that if they served in the military, they could be eligible for something. And then additionally, if someone doesn't seek the services that could be available to them, it does set them up for greater risk of some of those major challenges that a lot of the population is facing. So it's very important that women know about their benefits. And I'd like to plug our next survey because of that.
Please do.
So we just released our 2013 Women Veterans Statewide Survey for California. This is the third iteration of the survey that we've done so far. And in this survey, we really are trying to measure how much women know about their benefits. That is a major portion and facet of this survey. That really tells us if our outreach efforts are working. It tells us if we need to do a better job of connecting women to their state benefits and their federal benefits. Because we found that many don't know. Actually, over half that we surveyed in 2011 don't know about their benefits. It's very important they do. So now we're encouraging as many women to take the survey as possible. It's very comprehensive. We spent a lot of time building the questions. We got a lot of feedback from women veterans themselves about what they wanted to be asked. So we hope that everyone will take it. That is available on our website at calvet.ca.gov, and it's open through mid to late November.
Is that only exclusive for women veterans living in the state of California?
Yes, this is a statewide California survey. However, if other women do want to take the survey or at least see what kind of questions we're asking, certainly anybody can access it. And so we would still encourage people to look at the survey to find out if it's something that they want to replicate in their state, or even get themselves as women veterans to think about some of the questions that we're asking and why. Certainly you can access the survey no matter what.
We can't depend on just the VA, and we can't depend on just the California Department of Veterans Affairs. And part of what we do as veteran advocates is to collaborate with community-based organizations, and this is certainly a wonderful representation of that here in San Diego today.
I agree. The state and the federal government only have so much visibility on what local communities are doing, and it is our local communities, our service providers at nonprofits, within different organizations at the county and local government levels that are the ground pounders. They're making the difference every day for veterans. So we certainly try to partner with them as much as possible. We have over 40 vendor tables or 40 different companies, nonprofits, organizations here with us at the conference, and they kind of represent a lot of that community collaboration. A lot of our speakers represent nonprofits and community organizations that do work for veterans, and so we certainly try and keep those relationships as strong as possible because those are the people doing really good work.
Best advice for women veterans?
Connect with our office, learn about your benefits. Remember that you are eligible and entitled to benefits and services, that there's a large network of women out there that support you, and that if you scratch the surface, you're going to find support, you're going to find camaraderie, and you're going to find other women that understand you and can answer almost any question you have, can mentor you for almost anything, and can really connect you with who you need to be connected with depending on what you want to do.
There it is, couldn't have said it any better.
Thanks, Sheryl.